Now we are going to see a banking project, and here we are going to see how can we cluster the customers depending upon their category. So we have, and then we are also going to look into how can we predict the card category for a particular customer. So this is the data, this is the client number, the attrition flag, customer age, gender, dependent count, education level, marital status, income category, and this is the Y variable here, the card category. Then the months on book, and there are few other columns. So here, months on book, total relationship count, months inactive, contacts count, credit limit, total revolving balance, average open to buy, total amount, total transaction amount. Now these are certain columns that are there, and as we can see, there are no null values in this particular data. So the data is complete, and so we will be needing we will have to extract data from income category columns and other categorical columns, because these are in the string format. So there are certain columns that are there in the string format, and so we will have to do the data accordingly. So customer age, we can see that there are certain outliers that are there. Most of the customers are somewhere in the range of 45 years, and there are some outliers that are there. These are the various columns that are there. And now if I have to check gender by credit limit, so females have a credit limit mean of 5023, whereas males have a credit limit mean of 12685. I can also perform some EDA by gender by average utilization ratio. I can also check what is the maximum age of the customer depending upon the card. So blue, the maximum age is 73, gold it is 63, platinum is 56, and silver it is 65. This is the maximum age of the customers. The minimum ages are these, and the average utilization as per cards is this. Like this, various kinds of EDA will help me to analyze the data. So now whatever are the categorical data, whatever is the categorical data, I will have to convert them into numerical data. So there is existing customer, there is gender, there is education level, marital status. So for gender, it is put as 1 and 0. Then for existing customer also again 1 and 0. Income category, there are various income categories, and so these are put as label encoder. Education level also label encoder is used, and for marital status also label encoder is used. So this is the data, and from this data client number is eliminated because it is not needed. It is the ID, and so it is not needed. Card categories are Y variable, and that is put separately. Now for the card category also, blue, gold, platinum, silver 0, 1, 2, 3 are used. So now as you can see, there is this complete data which has been converted to numbers. And here is the box plot for these data, and we can also check on the outliers. So here is the quantile, that is the upper limit range. Then there is the lower limit range for each of the data. So there are so many outliers. Attrition flag has outliers, then few outliers in customer age, and so there are certain outliers that are seen. Whatever are the outliers, those are changed to nan. And now we apply the capping method by using KNN imputation. So here what are we doing is, we check for the 5 neighbors, and then for each of the column, KNN imputation is used to fill in these missing values depending upon the 5 neighbors that are there. So whatever were the outliers, those were first of all converted to nans. Now that is the missing values, and now these missing values are imputed using KNN imputation. So this is the final data that we have, and it does not have any null value. Standard scaler is then applied, and then the train test split is performed. Now we are going to build the modeling around this, and first of all we make use of random forest classifier. So with the data that we have, the random forest classifier gave us a good accuracy of 94%. For the training data it was 100%, and for the test accuracy was 94%. Then for the recursive feature technique, that is initially recursive feature was performed and then random forest classifier was applied. So recursive feature eliminate technique will help me to eliminate any kind of extra columns. So here I choose 17 features, and then random forest classifier has to be applied. Again a similar score. Cross validation gave these various accuracies. Then PCA method was also used, where the first 10 components were used. With PCA technique, gradient boosting classifier was used. And that gave an accuracy of 95% as the training accuracy and 92 as the text accuracy. This particular notebook can be downloaded for further analysis.